Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of $8 a glass. It's Nick, we got TJ,
My lord.
and we got Steven.
Hey guys.
Hannah. Okay? Call your whole name. Or Shin Nguyen, as some of you may know him.
It's not how it's
All right?
pronounced, but okay.
That's literally how it's pronounced. So,
Nguyen.
I won't say it's a. You know what really grinds my gears?
Tell us, Nick.
It's the misconception that all family islands have of people from Nassau. All right? I'm talking to y'all. All right? One day I was in an establishment in the beautiful island of Eleuthera. See, I call it beautiful.
Beautiful. It's
See,
beautiful.
I mentioned nothing else. I just mentioned beautiful.
Eleuthera is beautiful.
Okay. I was on the beautiful island of Eleuthera, and I was speaking with a few persons, and in my friendly tone, just asking them, certain things. And I said, there's like, oh, I wouldn't mind seeing, I can't remember who was in concert at that point, but someone was in concert. I was like, well, they have it in Nassau? Oh, no. Mm-mm. I said, oh, what happened? I think, maybe price a ticket, nowhere to stay, something like that. You know what people tell me? No, for me to get shot in the back of my head and hide in the bush.
The way they got from
Is it?
Ghana.
I said, first off, how you get
What
to
bush?
hide in the bush?
Quit bushing also.
That's what they do to you when you go in there. You just go over there and they just kill you and shoot you in your head, in the back of your head, and put you in the bush. I said, you sound like you killed somebody before. Because you have a little bit too much information on
so
what
much
happened.
detail?
Yeah, that's a lot of detail. I like
Also,
it.
all the family islands have more bush than Nassau.
Exactly. That's how they know, you see? So then it started.
It's wonderful, man.
It started. I ain't gonna lie, when I walk away.
Sorry, you just gotta ignore that. You just gotta ignore
I
that.
actually did what he said.
He's like, so much bush. It's wonderful. Like,
Oh, okay, he doing that. Oh, it stinks.
I can't trust it. I just want to talk about
Oh,
so much bush.
bush. Yeah.
Well, babe. Wow, babe. I talking about the tranquility, babe.
Yeah.
I bet.
Right.
And
So anyway,
nature, babe.
so
Again,
anyway,
you have buzzards in Eleuthera, but we do.
I walk away from that conversation.
They are people, sir.
I walk.
You're
Can I
not-
finish
you're
this
not
when I
gonna-
walk away? I'm trying to walk away from the conversation that I had with the young ladies.
Calling the gal a buzzard. Jesus,
I had a call.
Lord.
I walked away and I was like, well, mother suck. So then what they think of me? Because if you think you coming to Nassau to get shot in the back of the head and put in the bush somewhere, then that would mean that you believe everyone in Nassau could shoot you in the back of your head, put you in the bush somewhere. So my question is, what's wrong with y'all, dog? Huh? You don't see me coming over there and be like, hey, someone sleeping with goats. I don't do that. You see me doing that? I don't do that.
No, because it's sheep.
That is funny.
I would just like to make
I
it
don't do
clear
that.
here that I don't believe any of those things.
All right, I
Well,
don't stereotype them based on that. I come and enjoy the island.
Said no one
It's
ever.
a
would.
city.
No one ever said that.
It's a city. Things happen in the city. Everybody's come. Y'all just bring all y'all bad habits to the city. I talk about y'all family island people. Y'all just leave and come to Nassau, wild out. This is like what it is be for? I wish it was rum spring or something like that, where they just disappear and go wild out, and then they just come back home like nothing happened. That's what y'all just do when y'all come to
What you
Nassau.
call it?
Rum Springer
Rum Springer.
for the Amish.
So like when they get like
Oh,
18, 19 or
okay,
something,
okay,
right? It's
yeah.
like around that
You have
age
to make
bracket,
sure if you
right?
want to join the
Yeah, so if
the
you want to go
church,
to
or
the
if
real
you,
world, or if you want to go.
if you want to go with the English, or you want to stay in the church.
Exactly. So they just come, do all the bad things they see online to do, and then they go back home and then skin up their face.
You know why though?
Skin up their face.
And that's just me.
Skin in. Say
I
like
could
that.
be. I could be fair to some degree,
Be
right?
fair.
And all right, let's say for example, because I'm just right there,
What do you mean?
and I know I say it just completely justified, like and they have like regatta or like say if they have a homecoming or something like that, right? I just don't they'll all right, like they have homecoming and a lot of people they'll pick up. And they'll go over to whatever family. Other family, when the homecoming for other islands, I know, but Andrew's homecoming. I don't know what the other
Anyway,
ones.
homecoming.
Every
Pineapple
island.
matter.
Fest and it. But like,
No, but that's
I
not
know
a
Pineapple
homecoming.
Fest
There's
don't
homecomings
go-
for settlements.
Like Pineapple Fest don't be like no wild and out type of atmosphere like say homecoming would be and all that. that. So I can't.
1 second. Pause 1 second. Let me just.
Yeah.
I need to make a phone call.
Pause.
Yeah, but do you look down to say and I am doing say so?
No, you good. 1 second.
So
let me just.
niggas don't love Andres then. That's how we doing this
I
thing.
don't respect
Think
it.
about
Yeah.
address.
Yes. No, but
Previously on Andres.
Andres homecoming, whenever they have Andres homecoming, I thought Andres homecoming, it could get pretty wild. And,
Not bad.
but I think it just have something to do with the fact that there are a lot of people together drinking and everything else that would normally possibly happen in Nassau every day.
So you think that they think that representation of New Providence is how we are all the time.
I think right. So I think people go based on anytime we have a big event, you said them now, so people come when they come down, yeah. That's must see how it is live all the time.
But island people drunk all the time.
All the time.
So, I don't understand.
Right, but they drunk all the time.
Right.
They trying to say
And then
only when nefarious acts are occurring.
No, but
Right,
then,
so they
but
drunk,
also,
a gunman on a family island more than likely come from here. That's how
no,
they feel
but
about
homecoming means that these people come from here.
You see it.
If you have a problem with the people at homecoming, just stay
it.
home.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I was thinking about us just now. You're thinking about it in that context. I don't have glasses to tip.
I do.
But that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
no.
But then they, homecoming coming with the second generation, third generation.
Let's be
people
honest.
from here.
It's like maybe a handful of people who from New Providence.
Yeah.
That's,
And
and
it
you see,
but
you
then
just,
I think
you
it's at
just
its worst.
uncover something, dog.
But
majority of people
I think the only time I think is really
You just uncover something,
the
dog.
only time I think is a problem. I mean, to me sometimes is if somebody from Freeport do it. They make it seem like savages based on
Yeah, but see, that's
but
different.
they just be scared. The people from my mind just seem to be like, "But I don't want to get killed." They see it on WhatsApp a lot.
No, see,
And they
listen,
see,
I understand
but-
the fear, right? That
Yeah.
regular family island
But it's
people.
where you go though. Like where the hell you be to get shoot up or jerk up and then.
But this, but
No,
he
but I'm
uncover
saying, so
something.
this the thing, right?
I can
So-
say what you uncover before you go deep into that.
I don't want to forget to set the thing. I don't want to forget to set the thing.
Go on and say it.
All right.
Say it, say it.
Wow, I forgot it. That's why I wanted to say it. Like, but right. So here's the thing. New Providence. All right? The majority of people who live inside New Providence they descend from a different family island. All right? So the fear that real family islanders have is irrational. All right? Because you essentially are afraid of yourself. All right?
Gee, that deep. That deep.
Zing.
That's a deep one.
Because there ain't nobody really from Nassau, right? Unless you like first generation migrant. You'd have to literally be my people from Haiti, Jamaica, Guyana, England, Canada. Like literally my mommy them from there. And I was the first person to be born in Nassau, to be from Nassau. Outside of that, everybody from a family island. Because even the people who from liberated African settlements like Fox Hill, Adelaide, Kalani, not Kalani, what did they done? Adelaide and what the next one name? Gambia. Adelaide,
okay.
Gambia, Sandilands Village, right? Well, Sandilands Village, the people who live there ain't from Sandilands Village, right?
No.
But if you are a descendant of a person from there, those persons were Africans who were captured, enslaved, the British catch the boat, and then free them, but then it's like, yeah, y'all free, but we still don't want y'all black here living inside Nassau with us. So y'all go live in the
Like,
bush in Fox Hill.
free.
Yeah, right?
To do whatever you
Go
want.
go live as far away from Bay Street as possible. Those people, right? At some point, they still would have intermingled with other persons who from the family islands and also. So it's like no one is purely from New Providence. The things that you are afraid of is just a fear of, I just don't know this person, right? And this idea that cities, because they have more people and there's more personalities and there's more friction, it's easier for there to be this level of, well, one, I've never seen this person before. something could go wrong, whatever. Now, with all that said, right, it's an irrational fear, but it's a fear. It's understandable. The thing you said with Freeport, now that's a different situation. You know why it's a different situation?
And it's some experience, like I personally.
Firstly,
heard,
what
like,
Freeport people keep forgetting, because they choose to forget, is that Freeport people is Nassau people who couldn't get a job in Nassau in the 70s and the 80s. They moved to the Magic City to get a job. Their parents stopped talking about Nassau, started acting like they better than their cousins who they just leave in Nassau.
From your or the family islands as well.
Right?
Just Nassau,
They moved there. And so I'm like, oh yeah, Nassau people are so dirty. Yuck. Right?
Hey!
But you know what it is? Freeport, let me tell you this. Nassau,
I don't
New
get
Providence.
that from the new generation of Freeport persons or like the youth there and stuff like that though.
That's because you never said it to them before. Right? But they just bring it up unprovoked.
Yes.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah.
It might be too late for me. It might be too late for me. Right? But that's what it is. New Providence is New York. Freeport is New Jersey.
Okay.
Now you can take that however you want to. New Jersey has some lovely neighborhoods. New Jersey has some lovely beaches and stuff. But it's also New Jersey. And it will never be New York. It will never be New York.
It's just new.
Now you could say whatever you want to say about New York. But New Jersey will never be New York. And that is the relationship between Freeport and Nassau. Because even Abaco is a Jersey city. You ever had Abaco people say, oh, but you hate Nassau? Never.
But they going to shoot.
That was a little
you know,
different,
and
but
they're
they
going-
hated- they hated-
They didn't
they
want to
say
be
that
they didn't want to be the
everyone-
bombers, period. But he
Yeah,
at one
but
point, big,
so technically they were united. They were united in the front that, you know what, I know if I
they didn't
want
want
to be here, that
the
is.
Hamian, period.
Yeah.
At one point, bro.
That's a different conversation. I'm not getting
so
into
we, that's a slippery slope.
Sorry.
And they know this, like, this is history, bro. Like, no one history, bro.
So I'm glad you mentioned the New York, New Jersey.
But they've been cool.
That
ever
seems
since,
like a...
though. Abaco, though. Abaco been solid. They've
He
been
tried.
dread ever since.
You tried us again.
Did I-
You tried to hear that island job. Hey, man, I opened the wing, dog.
Cause that's another when I gone to when I went there, I received like a lot of love and things like this. Oh, it's like never.
Well, there ain't no more love now after what he say. So, listen,
Yo, this one.
I like what you say.
I get some water,
So this is
please.
what we can do.
Yo, this one. Let me get some water. I
That's what we can do. I trying to tell
the
us what
water's
we can
all
do.
the way over there.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can need the water now.
Do you,
I can't. Yo, this one.
So anyway, yeah.
go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
I like that. I like Nassau as New York. I like Freeport, specifically just Freeport. As New
You know the
Jersey.
worst comparison is?
Because I ain't even, this ain't even about 8 Mile Rock, you know. This ain't about 8 Mile Rock. This ain't about West End.
The worst comparison is when they compare New York and Toronto. Wait, that's how, and I say that because they tend to make fun of Toronto, even though they shoot everything in Toronto, right? As New York when they're doing it because of the easy and all
And-
that.
and Vancouver
But
and
I'm
stuff.
seeing this like comics say it, and all that stuff, and they're always trying to make fun of Canada. Say Toronto always trying to be New York, but it isn't, whatever. Even though it's nice in Toronto, I feel. But I'm
Yeah.
not saying that Freeport is nice. Thing
He
I don't want him to kill
Let me
me.
tell you what he doing.
He trying to be
He
safe.
making sure he's
Safe.
staying as Switzerland as possible in this scenario. So,
He say, hey guys.
Nassau is New York. Freeport is New Jersey. Let's put some states to these other islands. All right? Abaco. Yeah, he doing this.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Hold on a second. Let me do that. Let's go. Let's a second. Hold on.
So,
Hold
I'll
on.
I'll let you figure that out
Let me
for
1
Abaco.
second.
Andres. Georgia? Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
I can't say ATL.
I said because I was like, it's like I know I didn't say Abaco is California. I said the Luther is California. And then
I just figured.
wait, why you telling me Abaco? Nigga, I ain't from Abaco.
Hey,
I'm from
ask me no
Auckland.
questions about Abaco.
Um,
That's all. I'm not asking you where you from.
Abaco. Which one is the one where with Nantucket? Is that Rhode Island?
But yeah, I have no idea.
Well, Rhode Island. Yeah, I don't know if Nantucket there, but Rhode Island is.
Yeah, wherever Nantucket is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there. Okay.
Yeah.
Andres.
Yeah.
You
You say Georgia, the state of Georgia?
Yeah, because some nights I'm just empty, like to walk in there doing something. That's really shoot it.
Okay.
So
Wow.
weird. So
In
weird.
Eleuthera, you gonna put Eleuthera as California?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
That's
assuming because of the hilliness and. No? So what is
No,
it that makes
between-
it California?
It just, you know,
California is a very progressive state.
yeah.
Do you think Eleuthera is a progressive place?
Depends on which part of it that you are on.
Okay.
And then also the price of things.
Now, Eleuthera technically can be split into 3 states.
Nobody say Florida or Miami.
So mainland Eleuthera.
I wouldn't insult nobody like that.
So we put mainland Eleuthera as California.
Okay.
What we doing with the other 2 portions of Eleuthera, which is Harbor Island?
North and South. Not and South California.
Okay.
You ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah. Hey, almost at him. All right. Exuma.
See, I don't know that many states.
Hey,
There's only 51 for you to choose from.
No, but then again, Freeport is San Francisco.
Freeport is San Francisco.
Yes, but
How?
Oh.
because I'm San Francisco is,
This dude just try to save these dudes.
but you know that. I mean, yeah, let's
Is
go with that.
You slick dog.
He say Freeport is the San Francisco treat.
San Francisco.
Then. I mean, if we're talking about
All right, how about this? Let me
Starbucks
make it a little bit
drinking
easier.
type of atmosphere,
Let me make it a little bit.
Sorry, wait. Let him finish this sentence. Don't cut him off. I want to hear where this is going.
No,
if
I
I'm
just-
talking about the Starbucks drinking,
I said I'm gonna Starbucks drinking.
you did.
I did.
You literally said if you're talking about the
Oh.
Starbucks drinking
No,
atmosphere.
I think they would fit in that category. San Francisco's in California anyway, right? Or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's California in the state. So how about this?
LA, yeah, but
because you
Freeport
saying
might as well be LA or
you
things
might
or
not know the
something like that,
states so much, but you know the cities.
Africa.
So,
You're right.
Akina City.
Botswana.
bro. Freeport is LA.
Joburg.
Yeah, how about that? Sure.
What is Joburg?
South Africa.
I know, but I mean, which island?
Nassau.
It's District 9. Oh,
So
you watch District 9?
yeah. So how about this? Auckland. Give me somewhere in the south, Mississippi, somewhere like that.
The thing is, I only know what I hear with it, and I would be making. I've been in Auckland since I was 2. I'd be making uninformed. All the other places I've been.
But don't be claiming like Auckland's like that. That's where you is every day.
Where they was
You
at.
here, bro? You
Right.
Nassau,
I'm saying
man.
I
You
cannot.
know damn Auckland.
For me, I'm trying to not make the same level of error
Yeah.
that Family Island people make of New Providence with Auckland's, because the only thing I know about Auckland's is road, and then mosquito everywhere, and the mosquito are born.
That's like
'Cause-
65% of the islands. Mosquitoes.
Nah, I've experienced mosquitoes in Long Island and in Agua. Let me just tell you,
Nah, in Agua I never been, but I hear they be.
bro, we got the plane land, and mosquitoes come in the plane.
They land the drug.
No. They somehow got through, and then we got out.
I don't know how you can feel them just knocking on you, bro.
The hair on my arm,
Yeah.
mosquitoes was trapped in the hair on my arm, walking from the plane
You need a
inside, right?
I had a bed immediately.
But Long Island, I saw a red mosquito.
Red.
It was full of blood.
Zika boy.
This a new breed. I've never seen this mosquito before. This is after the Hurricane Melissa. We gone there. I see regular black mosquitoes attacking me. Then we go on a different settlement. I see red mosquitoes attacking me. I said, I've never seen a mosquito this color.
You ready? You ready for this? Red mosquito. Find the red mosquito in a sea of black mosquitoes. Was able to find the one red mosquito.
It wasn't one, and
What
I
color
didn't
the
find
phone
out.
is on the table?
What's the color of the phone?
Hey, boy, I tell you, look how he's finding
Producer?
these things out. You see what's happening?
Producer, what is that time?
Wow, we have quite a. So since we are on the topic of red mosquitoes,
I saw King Toad so good.
You
It's
said
the
get
first
that
time
in.
that I did.
You know what? I can save them for that episode.
Why you
I can save them for that episode.
ignoring this
So-
man? He just said he saw a key into it.
No, I mean, yeah, but no, I mean, I didn't realize they were saying that much.
Did you kill them?
You need to kill them.
I
bro.
run, but because
They
there was
put
a
toxic,
bunch
right?
of them, but when I go on to pick up my brother,
You need a sword, bro.
Salt,
Sword.
Wait,
Hey!
I thought we dealt with this
Salt
problem,
too.
but this
A salty
there was
sword.
a lot of them, but and then two was like juicing by the fence over in the corner too, making more, but
This why. That's why they scared of Nassau now.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
the
why.
Toads? I blame
The family island people, you can't call family island people key into it.
I didn't call them King Toads.
You literally just said those key into it. Anyway.
Wait, if you all don't play, let me tell you something, yeah.
Wow.
One thing I ain't gonna never let a boy do, me, boy, no matter what country or state or island he from, boy, is lie on me, you know, boy. Move your face, boy. You see what they saying? You ain't gonna put nothing in my mouth, boy. I never call nobody.
Pause.
Pause.
That's like,
But I say don't anyhow.
Yeah, thank you.
You see what they saying? I ain't got a pause on the truth. See what they saying? I ain't calling nobody keen to us because they toxic, man. They ain't from this.
It sounds
I
like
can't
you
say
are
it
now.
sounds like you are thinking it. Sounds like he found the metaphor.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Shut up, mate. I mean, nobody. All right? I say they was by the fence mating then. I said juicing. I meant mating.
You're too late,
Or
bro.
whatever. We all mate. Juice. Whatever. But you know something, babe? Let's move forward.
I
yeah.
tried,
But
you,
we still have keen to it. But you know what? Let's deal with the bigger issue.
What's the biggest
We
issue?
still have keen towards over here. boy.
That's the issue.
And we need to eradicate
Gotta send them
before
back.
Before we turn into
Send
Australia.
them back.
I
Send
said-
them back.
Send them back.
This could turn south.
Change it, come in, change this up. Oh, that's what you said?
Send them back.
I would, boy, I would never, boy.
Hey, this man's so sick. You trying to watch his words?
Huh?
Because I'm trying to get that seat in Parliament, boy. Right?
Oh, this is good.
He's still like that.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, they're saying about race, boy. This about species, boy.
Wow.
All right.
That's
They're
worse.
saying,
This we do it?
boy, we talking about the cane toad problem in New Providence, boy.
I just wanted to say for
I just
one.
want to know, at some
I love
point,
all of
at
God's
some
creatures.
point, you have to realize that what you sound like you saying to,
But that's
to
what's wrong.
us.
But see, that's what's wrong. But that's what's wrong.
But
That's
But
what-
you
Okay.
know what's
Wait,
wrong
that's
with
what's
us.
wrong.
But you know what's wrong with
No,
us,
that's
and you
what
still doing
you
it.
can't. You can't even say you can't. Okay,
He know.
Okay.
He know we can take it the
Okay.
wrong way.
Don't make. So this red phone is automatically the red mosquito. No, right?
Or red woman.
Oh, I don't know. I bring this for TJ.
And where you find it?
Oh, that's what we doing today.
I know. I bring this
That's
for
what we
you.
doing today.
No, this is for the other show, Carl Tyrone. It's like,
Yeah, but we never did.
yeah, we don't have time to shoot it
We ain't
today.
doing that today.
I
No.
wonder why.
I just saying for the first time in
I
my
wonder
life,
why. I wonder why we didn't have time to shoot
we
it.
were talking about unforeseen circumstances and a species of mosquito that we've never seen before.
Right.
You said, right? Long Island.
We.
When I went to, out west to the airport to
Right.
pick up somebody the other night.
Your brother, you already said your brother.
Right. Okay,
Right.
good. Right. That's making it clear then.
Okay.
When I went there, and I came out of the Jeep, and I walked around the side, I saw the cane toad.
Right.
I have to get this off my chest. I know that the context is bizarre and strange considering, boy. But if you look into my heart, boy, right? I move. It ain't like Clinton, right? You know, I just digging this whole deep, boy. You see what I'm saying? Because this episode was all about metaphors. And that
It wasn't.
this is the episode that they trying to use to ruin me. 'Cause we in the Matrix, boy.
You ruining yourself.
We in the Matrix, boy. You see what they saying?
What's your favorite family island?
My favorite family
Yeah,
island.
Yes.
clearly address.
I mean,
You know what he trying to do? He trying to get me to say. And that's exactly what them people is say. My favorite family island,
Yes,
the family island I'm most loyal to is my family island where my family came from. That's why they call them family islands in the first place.
You
South
might be a
Andros.
politician yet.
South Andros.
so what about North Andros? You don't care about North Andros at the Barrier Islands?
Yes.
You have to think. It was a boy.
Because I never been. I've been to North. I've been to North. I've seen piece of Bamsey before, but because South is hugely neglected. Picewell Forbes.
Whoa, all right, dog.
I like what
You ain't playing, boy. You ain't playing.
Why?
Kill him.
Anyhow.
Whoa.
When we say about the gay and dog, we the
What you
problem.
saying? What is it? But nobody, like, we still have cane towards out west, and they make it seem as if we don't have that problem anymore. So I just was wondering, anybody else been seeing them, or just me?
Oh, we don't go out west.
No.
But I trying to live there. I just trying to figure out if they could be there when I get there.
They might be.
They
That's
will.
how much my vote worth. So if you listening to us right now, it's a throwing the flashback to our vote. I said all of this to say that if it is that you're going to give me a piece of land, property out west to go live for my vote, you need to do something with them cane towards.
You can't live in them type of conditions.
I can't live with cane towards. I ain't going to Australia. You can't give me a free
At
ticket
some
to
point, you have to
Australia.
realize this sounds a bit.
No, it's only racist if that's the kind of spirit you have.
That's what it is.
That's what it sounds
You
like.
only say, no, but because you're.
I don't want these
Because see,
kids
but listen to
in
me,
my
read,
general
read,
area.
read, look at me, look at me. Don't
I
look
saw
at
two of
Don't
them
look at me,
mating
don't look at
in
me.
a march the other day.
No, why would I say that? Why would I say mating? I say juicing. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. You all know me, babe?
They were in a cube,
You all know me, babe?
brown cube.
They can
You
use,
want
they
no
use the
cane
CM
towards?
clip. This is the CM clip they can use inside all their political ads. Paid for by the cook.
You almost say
It's
it.
like,
Right.
You almost say it.
it's like we don't want no can
Y'all know me,
towards
babe. Y'all know me, babe.
Ram it.
all over the place.
Kermit the Frog is my favorite character on Sesame Street, dog.
Some of them are good,
You say like,
but not all of them are well spoken like Kermit the Frog. And even Kermit the Frog wants to marry outside of his species. He wants to have our sweet, sweet pig. What's next? Long Island mutton? Then what are the Long Island men gonna have?
you know what I love about the Muppets?
Brought to you by this.
What I love about the Muppets is they don't see species. All of them is one.
Oh boy.
It's time to play the music.
Boy.
It's time to light the lights. Together, boy. As one, boy.
I think
Forward,
The boy said,
upward,
I
together,
don't
boy.
see. I don't
But
see.
when you make everything about race
what is this guy talking about?
and all this foolishness,
That's it,
then
bro.
you silencing
Wait,
yourself
listen.
and you can't say nothing no more.
Listen, I get what you're saying, bro.
You
That's
see
what-
me?
I understand what you're saying. I got it now. I didn't get it before. But I get
Cat
it
Island
now.
is my favorite
what you're
island.
essentially saying is when you secure your piece of property out west, you
There will
don't
be no
want anyone
can tourists.
passing the Gladstone line heading in the western direction. Oh, sorry, you don't want any cane toads going past the Gladstone line.
Who's drive march?
Yeah,
Jesus
or,
Christ.
or
Wow.
passes, or cubes, or
Nothing-
notes.
Nothing
Wait, I
Spanish
just-
sounding.
Anything small in the car standpoint.
But since we on that too, I'd say this much though.
Say it.
Oh boy.
You take any one of these people that we talked with just now, and people, no, I can't say nothing, Dred. You can't say
Yeah,
nothing.
you might as well
right?
say it, bro.
Right?
Get it out.
And you put them in a different environment, they're not, all everybody wants a better,
Don't cut this.
you better cut this.
Don't cut it.
This better be
Don't cut
another
it. Don't cut
episode,
it. Don't cut it. Leave it
Cut
at.
it?
Leave it at.
Cut it.
Hey, producer, leave it at.
Producer, don't mind this play. In a heartbeat, regardless if you all
Say
come
what you
from
gotta
the
say,
same
dog.
family.
We
island,
listening to
right?
you, bro. We
No,
believe in
man,
you.
it's real talk, no real talk. That the family, like anybody from like the family islands, they say that about Nassau people. I had a cousin, she was also from Freeport. She used to be scared to cross the road because Nassau people drive so bad, apparently. And, at the end of that, I had a family member from another family island. She was scared of Freeport too, all the time.
Well, that
You
makes
do
sense.
find that people who, like say if they were living here and they decide to, go back to the family island, they tend to not really like to come to Nassau all that much either because of the congestion and all that stuff.
No, I mean the family islands are superior if you have money. Nobody leaves
Or
a
if you
family
want-
island by choice.
Or if you want peace. But now they did have.
What?
How much peace you have in Nassau, bro? Compared to family.
No, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was choking.
choking to death, though.
I was
Yeah,
choking.
let's see, that's what he's saying. When I need
That's a
water,
red mosquito.
when I need
No,
water
listen.
before, they didn't give me no water. All I needed was a glass of water, a mouthful of water, and I couldn't get that.
Well, you also wouldn't get it if you was on a family island. But the
Family Island people is feed you, boy.
yes, I meant water expensive.
Except this one time, this woman, she was feeding me for free. I thought it was for free the whole time I was staying there. I had to speak someplace, and overnight or whatever, I sitting there in this place. The accommodations were paid for. However, this woman, she keeps serving me meals, and I'm like, wow, thank you. This is such a nice lady. So I keep eating the meals. I get this bill, boy,
Yeah.
on the tab. I say, what the sick dread? That's how these people could do me, boy. And I find out at the end of the day that it happened like that because I was from Nassau or something like that, but I don't know.
It's a very roundabout way.
Well, I'm glad you brought it home.
Yeah. So, you know what? Glad we were able to come to the conclusion that we were correct.
So the people who brought me over, they had to go and find a bunch of money to pay for all
For
the
your
food.
meals.
Because it's like this woman ain't tell you.
Thousands
Say,
of
why the
meals.
woman ain't tell you that all the stuff you're supposed to pay for all that stuff? I say,
I cannot help-
She ain't mentioned that once, but
I cannot help but think of like an old lady with like 4 teeth standing in the doorway. It's like, all them meals ain't free. And like just like lick between her teeth.
Put the tongue there.
So
I
I
just like-
sit on the deck, right? I
just
say,
let-
wow, this is so nice.
Let a bathrobe kind of slightly fall ajar.
I say, wow, this.
How you gonna
That's
pay
so
for
nice.
that muffin?
I going over. I going over when I have to speak to the school with and all that, and periodically I just got like
You was jamming.
meals on time. So I thought, wow.
Well, you get them on
I
dime
didn't know
already.
this how it
You
was
get
or
them on
whatever.
your dime, too.
I said it's a per diem, I guess.
It's a per diem. You paid for it.
Yeah.
You per dime, sure paid for it. So anyway,
Otherwise, I had a wonderful time there. Otherwise,
good. So,
Thought you
in
said shout out about-
conclusion, Nassau is New York.
I'm with the
Freeport
Yeah.
is apparently just recently turned into San Francisco. And then but just a bunch of other southern states below us.
Freeport is
So,
LA, San
yeah,
Francisco.
no,
Freeport,
it's not the same. Two different mindsets. But I get where you're coming
Freeport
from.
can't
I get
be
where
New York
you were
because of
coming
the
from. I didn't say it. He did.
We
They
even have
always
a
say I
Times Square.
say it.
Times Square
He
would be
say it.
Rawson Square.
So, thank you for tuning
Rawson Square would be
in
Times
to another
Square.
episode of $8 a glass. If you give us the opportunity, we'll be here till tomorrow.
Look at me, yeah. You all know my heart, yeah. You all know my heart. Don't cut you all.
She
Now
done
you
got,
want
she done got.
this generation, but you all have them brainwashed. Let me call my MP.